Pam. Good morning and welcome to Hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
We're gonna wake them up with this one. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. Hashtag rise and grind, hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag rise and grind, grind, 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 grind. Hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag rise and grind. Don't stop, get it, get it. Hashtag rise and grind. Don't stop, get it, get it. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Good morning. On my feet before the sunrise. Stepped into my greatness, feeling powerful and energized. Thankful to be alive. Hashtag blessed. Write my mission, vision, values, and my gratitude list. I'm building up momentum. I'm making good decisions. I rise, I grind, I get it. Ain't no doubt that I'm committed. Cause who really loses if I don't win? Can't cheat the grind, only get what you put in. So I'm mastering my mentals. I'm focused on my physical. I'm developing spiritually and manifesting miracles. I'm gonna get it started, have a party in the morning, and I'ma wake the world. It's so alarming. I hashtag rise and grind, hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag rise and grind, grind, 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 grind. Good morning, don't stop, good morning, get it, get it. Good morning, don't stop, get it, get it, get it. Good morning, don't stop, good morning, get it, get it. Good morning, don't stop, get it, get it. Hashtag rise and grind, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hashtag rise and grind, let's go, let's go, hashtag rise, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hashtag rise and grind, I know you with it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hashtag rise and grind, let's go, let's go. Hashtag rise and grind. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, everybody in the land. Make them all get up and turn the volume up and dance. I'm up like a rooster about my future. Better get used to the routine. I ain't sleep, I'm living the dream. Feeling like I can do anything. Cause this is God's plan. I wake up, I thank the man. Brush my teeth and wash my hands. Then I get back to the grind. Got victory on my mind. Success and dollar signs. Now open all the blinds so they can't block my shine. Cause I am the light. Amen. Going platinum with this anthem for the AM. It take passion, massive action, dedication. We the champions, so it's a celebration. This is our time and that's for sure. Every day we grinding, that's for sure. If you's a hitter like Josh, oh, lock in with Glenn and tell a friend and let him know. We hashtag rise and grind, hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag rise and grind, grind, 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 grind. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Waking up the nation.
You make people feel special because you're enough, man. I'm telling you, you're already enough. A child of God, uniquely made. The God of the universe. Can you believe it? The God that made everything, He made you to be the best version of yourself, and you're making these incredible decisions. You join this group, hashtag rise and grind.
Is there a better song on the planet to wake up to than the hashtag Rise and Grind song. That song gets me jacked up. That's my man, Tony with the Keys. If you haven't already downloaded that song, you can download that song, Tony with the Keys, hashtag Rise and Grind. You can get it on iTunes, you can get it on Spotify, you can get it on Amazon, you can get it on any of those places. So if you haven't downloaded, go out there and download it today. Tony, the guy who wrote that song, is an incredible human being. I love me some Tony with the Keys. Tony has done some things for the Rise and Grind group. He's done some things for Hustle and Grind Con. He has done so many things just out of the kindness of his heart, because that is the type of person that he is. Tony is just a genuinely amazing human being. Not only is he talented, not only is he gifted, not only is he inspiring, not only is he energetic, not only is he charismatic, but one of the things that I love about Tony is Tony has a super kind heart. He would do anything for anybody. So if you haven't downloaded that song already, please go and do so. Get you a copy, because I tell you, my kids sing that song all the time. My son, Fisher, he's 2 years old. He has figured out on his iPad, yes, my 2-year-old has an iPad, not internet access, but an iPad, but he's figured out how to play that song on repeat over and over and over and over. So in the Lundy house, you've got a 2-year-old, who's singing the powerful lyrics that Tony with the Keys put in that song. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Tuesday, July 16th, 2019. That's right. It's Tuesday, July 16th, 2019. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Tuesday, July 16th, 2019. Don't let this just glaze over. If you watch this show frequently, sometimes some of the things that we do, the patterns that we create, can glaze over at times. So I want to pattern interrupt real quick and say, don't let this glaze over you today. Today is the very first and the very last time that it'll ever be Tuesday, July 16, 2019. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most of this incredible day. Fair enough. Let's make the absolute most of this incredible day. Yesterday, we launched something called Random Acts of Grindness, which is where my man, Derek McLean, made these cards that say you just received a random act of grindness. And on the back of the card, it says, join the Facebook group, hashtag Rise and Grind. And then, of course, it says, pay it forward. I don't know if you can see that. The camera doesn't seem to want to focus on it, but it says, pay it forward, do a good deed, and pass this card along to someone else. So this is something that Derek McLean, he's a member of the group. Here he is rocking all his Rise and Grind gear. He's got his new Rise and Grind shorts and his new Rise and Grind shirt. And what I love about Derek McLean is he's just this super incredibly kind human being. He's always doing extra things for the group. He's always doing things for other people. He's always out there trying to make an impact on the planet using the power of kindness. So if you would like to get involved and do some random acts of grindness and get some of these cards, all you got to do is message Derek McLean. He will send these to you, or shoot me a message. I'll make sure that it gets to Derek. But yesterday, we talked about my friend Mabel Peralta, and we talked about launching the Random Acts of Grindness by helping Mabel Peralta just by sending her cards and thank you cards. Some of her other friends from Lisa's show, they're sending her gifts, so on and so forth. So if you would like to send a get well or an encouraging card to my friend Mabel Peralta, feel free to send it right here to the Rise and Grind Studios at 1795 Ali Sheba Way, Suite 4205, Lexington, Kentucky 40509, and I'll make sure that those get to her. Now, as you this month, we're going to be talking a lot about these random acts of grindness, going out and making an impact on those around us. And as you go out and you make this impact, as you go out and do these random acts and these kind of things, when you get the opportunities, I highly suggest that you take a picture or that you take an opportunity to post it online. Oh no. Oh no. Is Glenn saying that when we do something kind, we should show it? Oh, like that's crazy talk. You're supposed to hide all of your good deeds. Listen, friends, when you post, and I'm not saying you go out and do kind things with the intention of posting. You see, it's all about where your heart lies. When you do a kind act from the heart, selflessly, and you get an opportunity to capture that moment, and you can share it into a world where currently I've heard stories lately of the nastiest, craziest stuff ever being posted online. As a matter of fact, as I opened my computer this morning to start this show, the very first thing I saw on my screen, it popped up to a news screen because I was making sure to do a speed test to make sure that we were rocking and rolling so that we didn't have any interference, so that you guys could start your day powerfully on hashtag Rise and Grind. And as I opened the screen, the very first thing it said was murder, how murder was caught on Instagram. Not the murderer. The actual murder is on Instagram. And I'm going, my goodness. Yesterday, my assistant was telling me some horror stories of 12-year-old little girls in public school, one of the public schools, these 12-year-old little girls that are sending the nastiest types of videos that you could imagine to their little boyfriends, and their little boyfriends are taking those and posting them on Instagram, saying, let's call out these hoes. These are 12-year-olds, my friends. These are 12-year-olds. My wife and I, we have a Friday night life group. We're doing something called Raising Kingdom Kids. And one of the things that he said, what's up, AJ Anderson? Great to see you live. One of the things that he said that I thought was really, really powerful is that you have to understand that we have to actively attack and try to fight the things that are going on in the world if we want to make a long-lasting impact, not just for our children, but for our children's children. Because you have to see on the other side, there is a battle for our children's minds that is going on right now. They are fighting aggressively. Okay? The sex industry is fighting aggressively, right? Sex, violence, war, all of these things, they're fighting aggressively. If we don't get active on our side, if we don't fight aggressively, we will get defeated. And our children and our children's children's are the one who will suffer the consequences. So that's why this is incredibly important to me. You see, when you share an act of kindness, here's what happened. It's kind of like what happened at my house. Okay, so we had an incident at my house where we had a toilet that got backed up and overflowed. It overflowed, and for whatever period of time, it for some reason continued to push water out that we did not know. This water trickled down the side of the bowl and down into our hardwood floors. And as it trickled into the hardwood floors, it began to permeate and spread itself throughout the hardwood floors. Now, that alone caused damage in our hardwood floors that started to creep its way down the hallway, and it crept its way all the way into me and my wife's bedroom, the damage. So after we talked to our amazing insurance company, thank you Kentucky Farm Bureau for being amazing, they did a study and research, and the wood that we have in our house is discontinued. It no longer exists. So we were informed that this small little area, 4x4, which is where the water was initially, that damage is now created a situation where the Lundys are going to have to move out of their house while they replace 3,000 square feet of hardwood across the entire house. Across the entire house. In order to match up all the wood. So they have to do every bedroom, my entire house is hardwood floors. So that trickle of water spread out and was able to make this impact on my entire house. Now, great news on top of that is that the water went down into the air ducts, because there's a vent in the bathroom to keep it cool. And the water went down into those air ducts and it permeated down in through our HVAC system, which has a thin layer of insulation throughout all of the ducts. And that entire thing got soaked. And so they're also going to have to replace our entire HVAC system in the house. All because of this tiny trickle of water. Now, I share these things not as a negative, because if you know anything about me, I'm super, super excited for the opportunity that lies ahead. I'm excited that there will be some movement in our home. Yes, it's inconvenient, but I know one thing that I know for sure is that all things are for our good. So our family is going to have an opportunity to go on an adventure. I'm going to tell the kids we're going on an adventure. We're going to go stay in a house for a few weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe 6 weeks or whatever. And when we come back, we're going to have this bright, brand new, all new flooring in the entire house and an all new HVAC system, right? So all of these things happen from a single trickle, from a single spark. That trickle of water permeates. And that's how it is with acts of kindness. I'm going to go into that just a little bit further today. But first, Jeff Baker's screaming at me that he's got to do some dancing this morning. So let's do it. Yeah. Is that no? But Baker says that's not enough. He says he needs more today. He needs more today. Let's go this. This is the part of the show, for those of you that know, those of you that don't know, where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. I need you to hit that share button, because I believe if we could change the way people start their day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. And sometimes all you got to do to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button. That's right. You need to hit that share button. This is also the part of the show where I'm going to say good morning to you. You're going to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up. I'll say what's up back. What's up, George Fleming? How are you this morning? What's up, Josh? How you doing, Jennifer Jaskell? How you doing, Janelle Griego and Don Sankey? What's up, Jesse Miller and Amy Bach? Everybody's up in here. Let me go back. How you doing, Vicki Everett, Carrie Lynn Carter, my man AJ Anderson and Terry LaPierre? What's up, George Fleming? I love it. Gail Beecraft's up in here. Amy Bach. Did I already say Amy Bach? What's up, Amy Bach? I'll say Amy Bach again. How you doing, Casey Rossiter? Everybody's up in here. How you doing, Cece Everly and Kelly Taylor? What's up, Danielle Rose? Archie K up in the house. I love it. I love it. I love it. How you doing, Tabby Negrit? Listen, here's what I'm talking about. These random acts of grindness. When you go out and do a random act of kindness, you never know who it's going to impact. As a matter of fact, there was this one time, especially if you can share it out. Oh, we got to turn this off. Especially if you could share it out in some way, shape, or form. There was this one kid named Austin Smith. I picked up Austin on the side of the road. He was homeless, walking in the rain. I picked him up and I posted a picture of him and my son at Walmart, because we took him shopping. We got him some food and we put him up in a hotel. And when I posted that picture, it went crazy. And you, Rise and Grinders, went crazy. And everybody started donating money and everybody started sending all these things. We got him a phone. We did all these things. And that one action where my son told me to pick this guy up, that one action led to a complete life change for Austin. Austin is now 7 months sober. Austin now has his own place. He stayed in a sober living house for 6 months. He's holding down a job. He's got a pretty girlfriend. Austin is doing so great because my son said, pick him up. We had Michelle Suri. Michelle found out that she had cancer. And we decided, Sean Hayes and Lisa Copeland, we decided, man, let's do something kind for this incredible woman because she's an incredibly kind human being. And so we posted that we posted online. We used the power of the internet and we posted and said, hey, Michelle is struggling. She needs your help. What can we do? And in a period of about a week, it was actually mostly over a period of 2 days, we were able to raise $47,000. for Michelle to be able to help her have a better way of life as she battles this crazy, crazy thing called cancer. Our friend Jill McLean, wife to Derek, who started these random acts of grindness. My man Derek, this is his wife, Jill. Jill has cancer. She's battling. We posted, we talked about it here on hashtag Rise and Grind. And then you guys started pouring into her and connecting with her. And what's crazy is that Jill, as she goes through her battle, she makes sure to find something to be thankful for every single day. She finds the kindness in the world and she posts it and shares it. And her posts inspire others. The message I'm trying to get across to you today, this week, this month, you see, success in life is important. But the effect that you have on others is what's most valuable.
When we're laying on our deathbed, you're not going to worry about how much money you had, how much power you had, how much prestige. You're going to see that that was all game, that was all an illusion. The only thing that's going to matter is the impact you had on other people's lives.
We are all on a separate journey. But the beautiful thing about our life here on this earth is at my funeral, they ain't going to talk about my success. They're going to talk about who Nick was and how Nick lived and how Nick loved and encouraged.
Success is incredibly important, but even more important than success, it's having an impact. It's knowing you haven't walked the planet in vain. It's knowing that because you've been here, you've blessed lives, you've developed people, and you have made the world a better place.
The effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is. Everything you gain in life will rot and fall apart, and all that will be left of you is what was in your heart.
Life is a mirror. And life gives us not what we want. Life gives us who we are. When you were born, you cried while the world rejoiced. Live your life in such a way that when you die, the world cries while you rejoice.
There are many aspects to success, and I'll teach you them all over time. You watch enough episodes of hashtag Rise and Grind. I'll teach you every single aspect of success. There are many aspects, but one of the most overlooked is kindness. As we evolve to higher levels as human beings, there are more responsibilities that we have. See, as a child, there are excuses. As a child, we can make there's plenty of excuses for them to not be kind, not act the right way, to make a decision, to turn their heads, to look the other way. As a child, there are excuses, but as an adult, there are none. There are none. You see, kindness is the world's strongest weapon against evil. By far. It is the world's strongest weapon against evil, and it is also the strongest weapon towards your success. Because, see, you were designed this way. We were designed this way. as children of God, uniquely made by the God of the universe. He designed us and gave us not only the ability, but the responsibility to go out and make an impact on this planet. And all of our actions, every single thing that you do, it layers, it adds, it makes an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your co-workers. It makes an impact in their lives. And that trickle effect, just like the water at my house, begins to permeate throughout everything. It permeates throughout your success, throughout your career, throughout your family, throughout your relationship. It permeates through everything. Just like you being on today's show, that single action affects me. It permeates, makes its way all the way to Little Lexington, Kentucky, where it makes an impact on me, which is why I absolutely stinking love you for it. I absolutely do. I absolutely stinking love you. I appreciate that you share these mornings with me. It's made such a massive impact in my life. So listen, go out there. Be kind. Do some random acts of grindness. If you need some cards like this, contact Derek McClain or myself. We'll get them out to you. Whether you use the cards or not, choose to do kind things. Choose to be kind and share it out with the world. Do it. Do it. Share it out with the world. Speaking of, if you need more videos like this, you can go to glennlundy.com. And if you haven't got your tickets yet, we have this conference going on in Nashville, Tennessee called Grow Your Business for God's Sake. And this is where I've pulled together myself and 7 other powerful, I mean, absolutely powerful business owners, entrepreneurs. I mean, you're going to learn everything from how to integrate these strategies that I share with you into your business to how to grow your business using Instagram. You're going to learn that the future is frictionless. You're going to learn how to imply and create a movement in your business where people will start to have the thought process of who loses if I don't win. You're going to learn how to crush mediocrity and be fierce. Sharon Lecter is going to teach you the financial aspects and how to create financial freedom, and all of these things you're going to be able to learn. You're going to be learn how to never quit, how to never give up, how to always get back up, and to instill that mentality into your business. You're also going to learn how to be humble through the entire process from my man Steve Brewster. And what's great about the Grow Your Business for God's Sake conference is thanks to our sponsors like Hunt Brothers Pizza and Marriage Movement with Ryan and Blair Critch, and of course Cornerstone Church itself. Thanks to our sponsors, you can attend this one-of-a-kind event, 2-day event for only $149, which is ridiculously cheap. You can also stay at the Courtyard Nashville Goodlettsville, Courtyard Marriott Goodlettsville for only $100 a night. So incredible event. If you haven't got your tickets yet, make sure you go get them. Go to growforgod.com and get your tickets now. We're talking about an event that is exactly 1 month from today, August 16th. Can you believe it? Exactly 1 month from today. You will not want to miss it. Get your tickets now. But if you need more videos, go to glennlundy.com. If you need some of that nice rise and grind gear like my man Derek McClain is rocking in this video, you can go to glennlundy.com. But most importantly, will you do me a favor? Will you do me a massive favor? Come back here again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. We're going to do this all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind. Have an incredible day, my friends. Incredible day.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. Hashtag rise and grind, hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag rise and grind, grind, 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 grind. Hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag rise and grind. Don't stop, get it, get it. Hashtag rise and grind. Stop, get it, get it. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Waking up the nation, hashtag rise and grind. Good morning, all my people.
before the sunrise. Stepped into my greatness, feeling powerful and energized. Thankful to be alive. Hashtag blessed. Write my mission, vision, values, and my gratitude list. I'm building up momentum. I'm making good decisions. I rise, I grind, I get